Hi. Welcome to So True Business. The title should have asked, why not invest in India? You ought to consider investment in India since it is probably one of the fastest growing stable economies in the world with exciting opportunities.
Hi, I'm Raj Sukheja, a specialist in finance and a business consultant with over 35 years of international experience and a published author of several books available both online and offline. Welcome to my channel at So True Business, where you will learn to become better with every video.
For some time now, India has been trying to find a foundation to move with substantial pace in business. The legacy of meritocracy that is emerging today in the country speaks of its rich heritage and culture of the ancient past towards learning is now finally coming to fruition and showing results. The last decade has ignited the aspirations of talent and taken the country to a new level of stability. India's outreach programs for professionals and business have done much for the country and its people, which include access to capital for small entrepreneurs, skill training, internet access, incubation centers, accelerators and more as support structures. Similarly, a lot has been done for the economic weaker sections via a series of government programs and initiatives leading to a better life, awareness, education and opportunities. The positive changes are occurring in all parts of the country towards making it more cohesive and consolidated as one nation. India's humanitarian approach has also done much for the country's international reputation since it has helped many countries with aid and assistance of all types in times of calamity and distress. India is now surging towards rapid development and this growth will propel it to achieving notable milestones in various sectors. India, which is already a strong global brand in respect to information technology, is now currently rapidly progressing in banking and finance, railways, shipping, agriculture, technology, transportation, warehousing, cold chain, manufacturing, pharma, healthcare, research and development, defense, housing, real estate, water management, space technology, aviation and more. The support of the government and its initiatives for the common good of the country is spearheading the growth. Swift decision-making at the center with accountability is making a difference and the results are visible for all to see. Morgan Stanley in a report mentioned that India is already the fastest growing economy in the world, having clocked 5.5% average gross domestic product growth over the past decade. Now, three megatrends, global offshoring, digitalization and energy transition, are setting the scene for unprecedented economic growth in the country of more than 1 billion people. We believe India is set to surpass Japan and Germany to become the world's third largest economy by 2027 and will have the third largest stock market by the end of this decade, says Ritam Desai, Morgan Stanley's chief equity strategist for India. Consequently, India is gaining power in the world order, and in our opinion these changes imply a once-in-a-generation shift and an opportunity for investors and companies looking to invest in India. In its recently published Blue Paper, analysts working across various sectors look at how this new era of economic development could bring about staggering changes, boosting India's share of global manufacturing, expanding credit availability, creating new businesses, improving quality of life and spurring a boom in consumer spending. In a world that is currently starved of growth, the opportunity set in India must be on the global investors' radar, says Chetan Ahiya, Morgan Stanley's chief Asia economist. India will be one of only three economies in the world that can generate more than $400 billion annual economic output growth from 2023 onward, and this will rise to more than $500 billion after 2028. We are one of the few countries in the world that possesses economic stability, controlled inflation and are blessed by an entrepreneurial drive backed by generations of inherited business wisdom with one of the largest and youngest technically qualified and English-speaking population in the world. Says Raj Sukheja, CXO, Red Mammoth Ventures LLP, a firm that assists companies in raising capital from local or global, investors and institutions, along with supporting Manda activities globally. Please do your own research after watching this video and you will be surprised at what you will learn. The facts are available for all in the public domain. The data is quite easily accessible. We have also offered some links to websites that offer information on investing in India for those that are interested to do so. Before we move on further into the video, if you have liked this video, subscribe to it and press the like button so that you will have access to valuable business content regularly from the big network. So, true business. Since India is now ambitiously progressing towards its development goals and the entire world is looking at us with optimism, let's take a look little deeper as to what are some of the new initiatives that are impacting the country as a great investment destination. Total FDI or foreign direct investment inflows in the country in the FY 2023-24 is $990.97 BN, April 2000 to March 2024, and total FDI equity inflow stands at $678.86 BN, April 2000 to March 2024. The Prime Minister announced a special economic and comprehensive package of more than $270 billion, equivalent to 10% of India's GDP, under the Self-Reliance India program. India witnessed an estimated GDP growth of 8.2% in 2023-24 and has the largest adolescent and youth population in the world. It will continue to have one of the youngest populations in the world until 2030. India has the third largest group of scientists and technicians in the world. It also has the largest English-speaking, technically qualified population in the world, since most urban schooling is in English as the primary language. By 2030, it is estimated that around 42% of India's population would be living in urban locations from 31% in 2011. The Indian infrastructure story speaks for itself. The Finance Minister of India announced the National Infrastructure Pipeline, first of its kind initiative to provide world-class infrastructure across the country. The NIP will attract investments into infrastructure and will be crucial for attaining the target of becoming a $5 trillion economy by FY 2025. Sectors such as energy, 24%, roads, 18%, urban, 17%, and railways, 12%, amount to around 71% of the projected infrastructure investments in India. An equity infusion of about $700 million has been made in the National Investment and Infrastructure Fund, NIF, infrastructure debt financing platform to attract debt and equity investments in infrastructure. Nearly 9,700 projects across different sectors, totaling above $3,093.51 billion have been identified. India Industrial Land Bank, IILB, a GIS-based portal, is a repository of all industrial infrastructure-related information containing approximately 4,000 industrial parks. India ranks 39 on the Global Competitiveness Index 2024. India jumped 6 places to rank 38 in World Bank's Logistics Performance Index 2023. 1.35 billion Indians are covered under Aadhaar scheme, one of the world's largest social security program. A formalization of savings scheme under which 523 million bank accounts have been opened with a staggering amount of savings. Goods and Services Tax or GST, the biggest tax reform since independence, paves way for a common national market by integrating various indirect taxes. With neobank achieving unicorn status, India is a country of 100+ unicorns. The first unicorn was seen in India in 2011, and now, after a decade, India has crossed the mark of 100 unicorns. The combined valuation of India's unicorns, which have raised a total of around $99 billion in funding, is more than $347 billion as of August 2023. India climbs to the 40 rank in the Global Innovation Index, a huge leap of 41 places in 8 years. India ranks 1 in the Central and Southern Asia region. India ranks 1 amongst the lower middle income economy group. Therefore, it seems obvious from the facts that investment in India is already seeing an upsurge which will continue to grow as there exist multiple opportunities in various sectors across the country to explore for investors from all over the world. Thank you for watching and see you soon in our new upcoming video on business at So True Business.